Hi, this video is on performing long division of whole numbers. So I've got two examples for us to go over. First is 161 divided by 7. What happens here is many students get confused on which number to put on the inside of the division box. Okay, so it's always the first number that goes on the inside. So you just have to remember it's always the first number, 161 divided by 7. See, the reason why people get it confused is they think this goes on the outside and then the 7 goes on the in. It's always the first number goes on the inside. Okay, so to do long division, we always start from kind of like opposite of what we would normally start for adding or subtracting or even multiplying. We're always going to start on the far left number. So this is the number 1. How many times can I take 7 out of 1? Or how many times does 7 go into 1? Well, I can't take 7 out of 1. I don't have enough. I only have 1. So the answer is 0. How many times can 7 go into 1? 0 times. What you do now is you expand this to one more place. How many times does 7 go into 16? Well, 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. And 7 times 3 is 21. Do you see 21 is more than 16? That doesn't work. So it's 7 times 2. 7 goes into 16 2 times. 7 goes into 16 2 times. So when we do that, then we do 2 times 7. We multiply 2 times 7, and we put the answer down here. 2 times 7 is 14. And we subtract. 16 minus 14 is 2. We bring down the next number. And we ask ourselves, how many times does 7 go into 21? We already said up here 7 times 3 is 21, so it goes in there perfectly 3 times. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract it, and you get 0. There's nothing left to be brought down, and you get a 0 for a remainder, 0. We're done. This is the answer up here. So what is our answer? The answer is 23. 0, 2, 3 is 23. Now, why did I put a 0 in this spot? Well, you want to keep your place values lined up. You didn't have to put a 0 in there. You could have just put a blank and known to start writing in the next column. So I put a 0 there to do a blank. So let's try one more problem. 6,138 divided by 9. Once again, 6,138 go on the inside. The first number goes on the inside. The second number goes on the outside. How many times does 9 go into 6? So we take the first number on the far left. 9 times 1 is 9. That's too many, so 9 doesn't go into 6. You don't have enough. So we're going to expand that. How many times does 9 go into 61? Well, 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. Do you see 63 is too much? We can't have more than 61. So 9 times 6 equals 54. How many times does 9 go into 61? 6 times. 9 times 6, we multiply those two, and we put the answer down here is 54. And we subtract. 61 minus 54 is 7. Bring down, and do you see, I didn't put a 0 in this first spot, but you could have. 9 goes into 6 0 times. You could have did that. You see, it doesn't matter if you do, just as long as you line up the next number. See, I bring down the 3, and I ask, how many times does 9 go into 73? Well, 9 times 7 was 63. 9 times 8 was 72. So that's it. It's not more than 73. So that's it. 9 times 8. So 9 goes into 73 8 times. 9 times 8 is 72. We subtract. We get one remainder. There is another number to bring down, 18. And how many times does 9 go into 18? Well, 9 times 2. 9 goes into 18 2 times. 9 times 2 is 18. You subtract. We get 0 remainder, and there's nothing left to bring down, so we're done. This is our answer. In other words, it's 682 as our answer. I hope this video helps.